Kamala Harris made an objection Black voters on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Participate with Democrats win 2024 elections and save threats U.S. democracy. Which is ready withdraw Donald Trump in his first states petition. The U.S. Vice President said NaACP's annual King Day at Dome event Columbia in Southern Carolina said that Freedom Country was under deep threat and stated Supreme Court to overthrow Long Lines.and prevalence of weapon severity. Freedom never really won. Late widow's wife Coretta Scott King quoted by quoting and calling the voters to round our arms. He said, the protesters were waiting for Harris in space. Some them shaking Palestinian flags, the last sign typical Democratic-oriented voters. Which Israel's loyal support in attack Gaza. Angered by some basic supporters Israel. South Carolina, which hosts a highly effective black voting bloc in the primary Democratic presidency, will compete on February 3. However, there are signs that economic anxiety and policy disappointments emphasize support in economistYougov research in the near future. Only Black USA adults only of U.S. adults, he found that 67 had a positive opinion of Biden. Harris said at his address, "Today we end attack on difficult freedoms," speaking in state directed by Nikki Haley, once a competitor for Republican presidential candidacy. He commented on Haley's last gaffe when he could not specify slavery as a reason for civil war. Biden-Harris said that the election campaign has collected almost $100 million in the last quarter of 2023 for election expenditures. In the early hours of Monday, Guardian quoted an old assistant during the 2020 nomination campaign. A ceasefire. A critique of his political skills. The authors. Harrison 2020 in the problems of personnel morale problems continued as the vice president. Harris saw a heavy staff turnover with aides who define a toxic climate with factionalism and wrong management.Thrones. Meanwhile, Biden, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A hunger aid group for Philabdencece voluntarily marked the holiday. President of the U.S. A warehouse conveyor band uploaded fresh fruit and milk with packages. In a radio interview with Black Civil Rights, Biden defended Rev Al Shapton in Siriusxm, and said that Trump is a motivating factor in his decision to be re-elected. Trump is only saying things that come out of the wall.